Welcome to ABAREBUGYO Genius Edition. So here I was in the kitchen, in the kitchenette, and I was thinking, great weather we're having today. God. And I was thinking about this air filter for that generator I got going, and I was thinking, I found the actual filter online. I think the cheapest one was on like Rakuten. They've got lots of stuff. They're sort of like what's that Chinese one? Anyways, you know, those big online Amazon-y sort of style places. What's the Chinese one called again? Anyways, I think they're probably Chinese or whatever. Rakuten. And they're really good. I bought stuff off them before, but we're looking at just a bit of a sponge to stop like elements getting into the system, and it would cost around $20, you know, after shipping for a bit of square foam. And therefore I opened this cupboard to grab hold of this plate, and then I noticed something, and I had one more of those thingies, and a light bulb moment. Anyways, because the filter that I seek is quite thick, right? Thick as my head, and from about there to there. And I had one clean one left, one new one of these left in the cupboard. So I grabbed hold of that, going all light bulb moment. What's this? It's a privilege bridge. What's that? It's a metaphor for light bulb moment. Anyways, and so I decided to try and breathe through it and see how that goes. I'm like, right on. And just the right thickness too. So I recall that you can get a 5-pack for 97 yen. You remember they were at 57 yen, now they're 97 yen, now they're 130 yen. All this shit's just going up and I just keep getting less. How's that work? Bidenomics. Anyways, so light bulb moment. So I bought a pack of these, right? And I reckon 2 of these will do the job. And what I'm going to do is go all old school. See, with my motocross bike, with the filters, I've got one of those fancy pants twin air filters. They're awesome. And I've got this Ricky Carmichael bucket set where you clean your filters and all this sort of doodahs, and this expensive high-tack air filtery oily stuff, and so you clean your air filters, you let them dry, and then you in this solution, and then you let them dry, and then you put this high-tack stuff on and squeeze all that through, and that helps grab all the particles. So what I'm going to do is the same principle, and it's not old school anyways, you would just do that sort of thing, but this is quite thick stuff, so that's going to be just right, I think, for to hold this plate thing in place in this filter box. And so I'll do that too. I'll just squeeze some oil, some any old whatever's oil, into these, and might have to cut and shut a little bit and formulate it, and freaking boom, that's $1 compared to $20. How's that? And that will work wonderfully for this particular application. So it's not like it's going to be in a whole lot of real murky, dusty stuff and in the mud, and you know, and chasing down Jet Lawrence or whatever. So that's good. So yeah, what a stroke of genius. That's going to work out well. Now the plan is going to meet some bloke in nigh on an hour, right? So they're going to do that, and then I was hoping it would be a whole lot drier by now. Yeah, meet him soon. Yeah, hoping it was a whole lot drier. gonna chuck some shit on the back of the rig, and also get stuck into that mini unit. So I'm sort of the consensus says, and I felt it the same way, that it's simply the jetting, idle jet and all that on that mini little generator, and I think that could be a real gold mine, that little unit, because then on site I can people can test to see if things work and stuff like that. So customers, Olkyak Summers, and so yeah, that little unit should be a nice little gold mine. It does run. It runs on choke only. So I was watching this bloke last night just to have some consensus upon it, and he had this lawnmower type thing, and he was one of those homesteaders, and he said, yeah, this is all I do, and take this bowl off and do that. And so I did that with those other 2 rigs over the last couple of days, and that all worked. So yeah, a nice little channel there, that bloke. He's got a farm, and you hear all these chickens in the background. He fixes all his stuff, and they grow their food and all that, and yeah, it was a nice little channel, that one. I think it come up on my feed again too. So he's walking around some town in freaking, I don't know, rural Ohio or wherever the hell it was. Oh, I don't know. But yeah, I'll have to check it out more regularly. So I'm quite pleased with that, concept, because I was planning on going to a hardware store up here and see if I can find something that's sort of similar to a filter. But my issue was the thickness of the thing. Just got to hold this plate back into position, and the plate, I guess, just supports the filter so it doesn't break away as quickly as per normal. And this even improves upon the issue, because you've got this scruffy wuffy thing here which is more solid than this, so I'll stick that towards that plate. So let's see, let's do math. If that cost me 130 yen and I only need 2 of these, then math. Anyways, so it's an excellent fix. Now the problem is I don't really want to sell that big ass generator, because, you know, in the zombie apocalypse there'll be plenty of fuel and that thing will run alright. And as I was watching Garage 54 or 54 Garage, I think it is, those blokes out of Russia, they decided to try to create their own synthetic fuel out of old tires, which was awesome. They set up this kind of still type of thing. They do all kinds of shit with lard and evers and all that kind of. God, it's funny. And God, they're funny. And they have a voiceover from a BMI Russian. Anyways, so they get these old tires and they create this still thing, and then they end up getting liquids from these old tires. And initially it was pretty rank stuff, but they decided they didn't really want to run that through an engine, although it was flammable. So what they did was they worked on a way of refining the fuel, and they ended up getting out of just the one tire, they got like 6 litres or something like that. So don't quote me on that one, but they got quite, from memory, they got quite a lot from a tire. So imagine a standard, what are they building over there? A standard freaking truck tire or something like that, carving one of those bastards up. And you could run power tools to cut them up off the generator, and then can revert to the fuel that you can make off tires. So when the zombie apocalypse comes, I think that energy wise I'll be pretty good. Shit tons of tires, loads of food, I could eat like the people here, and loads of fuel anyways, gasoline. There's shit tons of rigs. So I reckon I'll be alright in the energy sector department come the zombie apocalypse. So bring it on. I'd be better off if the world went to fucking war right now. You know, I don't know about nuclear war, but if it was a conventional global World War III, I'm in. With the popcorn. I've even got some popcorn back there. That's how I came across this thing in the first place. I was thinking, I wonder if this little pot thing that I brought back from the ranch with this little electric cooker, because gas is really expensive, so I'm reverting to mainly electricity. Just a little bit for the shower water, or stick a little bit of water in the bath. I'm going all Doomsday preppers here. And I'm enjoying that shit too. Canadian prepper's a bit hyperbolic in that way, and he's drifted, but he's doing well. But anyways, I'm kind of enjoying this preparation for the zombie apocalypse. So bring it. I want it. Yeah, conventional World War III. Fucking go for it. I went in the cupboard, found some popcorn, got some butter, that little electric thing will work, and then I found one of those which gave it the light bulb idea of making that happen. I think that's kind of how it worked out. Or maybe I went into the fridge and found one, or whatever. I come across, sound a bit off kilter wonky right now, I don't know. I overslept. Ooh, sort of a long day yesterday, and just piled a shit ton of coffee into myself. So that I didn't drink or nothing. Apart from that, all that shit, that great big mug of coffee, you went through the whole lot. And so I'm kind of buzzing. Managed to burn another sandwich. Just realised I forgot to bring my fucking other sandwich. Yeah, looks like we're going hungry today. Oh, but apparently it's going to clear up, and then we should, all goes well. Let's have a look here. Apparently it's going to clear up by about 2 now. So they've changed their thing, changed their tune. But that should be alright. Yeah, that bloke's got lots of fuel. He to carve up a bunch of those. Oh yeah. I've got, yeah, check out 54 Garage, or Garage 54. Plug that in. And if you're into, like, just, if you like laughing, just give that a go. They do some funny shit, man. Alright, let's hold on to the steering wheel proper and not use the knee. Got my fancy clothes on again, look at that. I noticed this hot babe, she was over there to the sort of the right of me in the back there, and I just sort of glanced over in the mirror, I was like, whoa, and she was sort of looking at me a bit like, who's this fucking gaijin savage? And she just, there's a double light thing there. This is one of the ways I go. And here is the Ichiban Nagai Shingo Jikan or something. It takes the longest fucking time. So she's gone through that one, I've turned, and she's pulled up to this light just over here. So I'm gonna like get in front of her and pull as she passed me and got him in front of my lane. So I'm just gonna pass her in front of her like, she's hey Eddie. There's a truck in the way, so I doubt she would have seen me. So like, hey, how did that guy get in front of me? Hey, it's a kind of magic. It's a kind of magic. So I had that CD in here, right? And the chappy fella near back at the ranch, he which lane she is? Alright, so I'll get in this one. Don't know why I'm doing this, but who cares? Hey, you did that when you were 18, right? Anyways, the chappy fella, he had some kind of issue with his car. He bought this second-hand car, but it was in really good nick. And for some reason, there was some kind of, I don't know, flooding or something. He said there was some kind of end up in a river or some bloody thing. I don't know. And he said the water line was up here. All these freaking tea bottles and shit, and so the water line was quite high in his car. So as he was getting it repaired, it was gone for weeks, and he had an accident at work. Talk about lucky, man. He has an accident, breaks a bone in his hand, gets to oh, that bird's turning. Yeah, she turned. Shit, I could have gone down there too. Hang on. Stalker, going all stalker style. Should be going through that way. So I'll go that way. Because there's a light over there. Yeah, stalker style. Anyways, I've never done that before. For the bemusement of the eye. And so the chappy fella, he breaks his hand, so he's going to get like a payout or something like that, I presume. That's how that works here. And I was walking by, and he goes, "Oh, this dude gets out of the car. It's the chappy fella." I'm like, "Oh, hey." And I look at the car and go, "What's this?" And he goes, "Oh, it's a new one." He got a new one because his other one was fucked. But the thing was, he was drunk and he's just sitting in his car listening to music. And I actually, we got to talk about music or something. We're sitting in his car having a drink. This is a couple of months ago, and he was talking about bands that he likes, and he says he likes Queen, you know, or Queen came on the radio or whatever on his blue tubey thing or whatever it was, and said, "Oh yeah, I've got a CD of that stuff." Personally, I don't exactly like the band name or anything, but the music was great, and I don't agree with that particular lifestyle, but the music was great. I know that Freddie Mercury died of freaking AIDS, but the music was great. Anyways. Right, so we've lost the babe. Anyways, and so turns out that my CD, because I handed it to him, "Hey, borrow that for a couple of weeks," and turns out that CD was in the car that was flooded out, and he's all apologetic. Just the other night, he's going back a few nights now, and he goes, "Oh, I want to buy you a beer." I'm like, "What?" He's drunk and he's all apologetic. He said about 5 times, "I'm sorry, man," as we were walking to and back from the supermarket. Probably a week ago now, I don't know. And saying, "Oh, you know, the CD's gone." I said, "Don't worry about it, man. I don't care. We'll just use it as a frisbee. Who gives a shit? It's gone." And but he decided he wanted to buy me a beer, and so that was cool. I was a bit busy at the time, so I decided to go back and do computery work, and he said, "Oh, next time we'll go to the beach and have a beer." I said, "Okay, cool, let's do that." So right now I'm on another sober binge, so that's good. Now I've got to meet someone fairly soon. Alright, so I've got plenty of time. I'll carve up that filter. Get that done. Oh, smell here is the smell of those ghastly weedy things. Ugh, ew. Oh, it's pervaded the car. Oh, I have to freaking get a new car if I could afford it. The smell of that. Ew. Ew. Oh god, let me wind up this bloody thing. Oh yeah, this is going to work masterfully. Right, so we've got a little bit of oil from the tunny fella. Brought that over yesterday for some other unit, that little unit. Alright, now, thickness wise and size wise, freaking excellent. just do a bit of slight amount of cutting and shutting. And a couple of these, bit of cutting and shutting, and we're golden. Bit of squeezy wheezy oil, and that can go against. That's that plate that I was talking about. Hey, jumping spider, what are you doing there? Like jumping spiders. Alright, now, you probably won't want to be on here when I fire the bugger up, mate. Anyways, now, thickness-wise, look at this. I mean, it's just made to frickin' order. Eh? Like, they had the filters, like, on Amazon, or I don't deal with Amazon, I don't like their policies. Even if you're not selling something, they just keep ripping it off. Anyway. Yeah. Anyways, bring on that zombie apocalypse. I'll be alright. Got energy, transport. Worst case scenario, we'll get some oil out of there. Yeah, alright, let's keep going with this. I've got some time. Get this done, then go meet that bloke. Done. I might have to call this video air filter change Doomsday prepper style. Yeah. I'm preparing for the collapse of the global economy. I'm preparing for an EMP strike on the power grid. I'm preparing for a solar flare that will burn us all. Me. Yeah, Darren. ABAREBUGYO. How do you spell it again? Mate, it's ABAREBUGYO, alright? Okay. Well, what are you preparing for? Mate, I just want my fucking generator to work. Right on, so that's a real nice quick fix it, that one. Quick fix it, I just dawdle all the way through it. But yeah, so put some a bit of oil on it too and squeeze that in, so it works wonderfully. And this stuff, like this backing here, pushes against that plate. I took that plate off and chucked it back in there, so she's all back together. So I've got this other system here, like for the motocross stuff. Yeah, Ricky Carmichael setup right there. That's a great unit, that thing there. Liquid dirt remover, twin air cleaning. You got all these products and all this kind of shit. That's if you want to do it properly with the proppers. But that's proper. I mean, that's proper, right? Proper, better than that. Yeah. Oh god, look at that. That's what we had in it. What am I? Twin air person. So yeah, she's all nice. So that's ready to rock and roll. Sadly, this particular model, I figured might be a newer, must be over $1,000 or something, but they're running it. The cheapest you can get them brand new is like $500. And so this ain't really. Oh, I've got to go. That's my alarm to tell me to stop dawdling and go and meet this bloke right up the road. I've got to go. All right. I'm preparing for Doomsday preppers. Right. Right then, when that bloke came around and he doesn't really want them all. Oh man, I'm looking to get the space. He said, oh, what about discount it a bit and I'll take them all. I said, alright, fair enough. And didn't get what I wanted, but it's good enough. Got plenty of space now for all these frickin' bits. On the Gazas, trying to get to this mini carburetor is proving quite difficult. Trying to just drop the float bowl, but they got all these gadgets in the way. And then I realized, alright, so I'll pull that out, and I'm taking this. That slides into this thingy, so at least I can get to it somehow here. Disconnect a few things. Should be able to get the carby off. God damn, you think it'd be easier, but being so compact. What's that? A flux capacitor? Oh. We're going deep undercover. Oh, God. What's that? Where's that idle jet anyway? You can even see through it now. We'll see. It's alive! It's alive! Let's see, go! I could chuck that in on my rig and oh fuck. My, I thought I seized it for a second there. Let's drop down there. Get on that. I'm going to do something about this throttle situation. There you go. Quite a productive day today. Can't say it was 100% win, like that little little generator. It's kind of having little linkage issues. It seems to want to. It's like a self-govern itself, but it's definitely going to do the job. So that's all right. I mean, it's okay. And I hooked up a what do you call it, a consent or whatever to it, and so we can test tools and stuff with it. So that's good. Yes. So that kind of worked out okay. I mean, it's just sort of a spring from nowhere. I don't know where it came from. It's not like the other types of springs where you can sort of hook to a linkage and... Hang on, I'm in sort of low range here. For a reason. And when you're in low range, or when you're in four-wheel drive, this thing kind of counteracts itself steering-wise. And it tries to fight against itself, so you've got to have a really wide kind of turning circle. Whoop. No, we don't want to go down there. Not today. That's for fucking sure. There's that moon again. Yeah, one of the carpenters are down from me. Not the one across, but down from me. He's brought back another. Generally in the winter time he does this. Huge. He's building a huge fire, and I'm thinking, oh shit. I hope it's not too big. Oh, come back tomorrow and it. Oh. Let's pop it in the standard four-wheel drive. We're in low range right now, so what we're going to do is go that shouldn't be like that. That should still show. Shit, hang on, we're still not in it. Okay, that should be standard four-wheel drive. I didn't want to just give it a few geary poos. Alright. Now, a few geary poos. Yeah, it's tech turn, mate, tech turn. So yeah, he's building this huge bloody fire, and I'm thinking, shit, if I had any sense I would have realised, but no, I've got a big load on the back, so I go on the market on the morrow with the tunny fella, and I'll be really close to his booth. Yeah, this carpenter, he's building loads, and I just sort of noticed some of them were beams and shit, and I thought, man, I could, like, if I didn't have a load, I would have grabbed them and save him the trouble of burning it all, and use those for, because I kept that table circular saw one that those bad people, they put their name tags on over the cracking of the actual safety guard. You know, good on you, thanks blokes. You know, total honour right there. But don't worry, I'm going to make up this. I can still use it, but I'm going to make up a bracket for it one of these days, and so get that real wide burn. So I can go old Chad Reed on the boom. See, I can hear it's good. Right, go old Chad Reed on that boom. Now, yeah, on a 2-stroke. Now let's just pop it out of gear. Should just click out of. There you go. Clicks out of full drive. Right, now we're in 2 drive. Okay. Now, yeah, I would have grabbed a bunch of those beams because I kept that crunchy granola table saw with the dodgy safety guard that's all cracked and shit. And yeah, I'm thinking I just the tunny fella's got loads of metal down there. I can just make a plate or something like that and rivet all that together or whatever. So that's cool. I'll get around to that, but yeah, those beams would have been wonderful, perfect size for that table saw, and then chuck them in the Thunderbox number 2. A bloke was asking me, oh, you mentioned the Thunderbox number 2. Yeah, I'll get around to it, you know. And it only needs a bit of piping and stuff like that. But that bloke, I know in the colder weather, he doesn't mind having a bit of a fiery poos, and sometimes he comes real late at night sometimes, works all day, late at night, he's got his rig loaded up and he just goes to town with a big fire. And so I think I should have plenty of access to a lot of wood. Well, the 2 carpenters next to me, I mean, yeah, like, duh. But I'm going down there, the rice field of contemplation. But yeah, I figured, you know, I just made a shit ton of room, a shit ton of space, and then I'm going to load it up with a whole bunch of crunchy wood. You know, don't really need that much for the Thunderbox. If I was like loaded, I'd get sumi, like charcoal and all that sort of shit going again. I'll let this bloke go. Woo, in here. For some reason my YouTube channel keeps showing up Bruce Lee videos and shit. Well, maybe it's like Siri's fucking listening to me or something, and with all my ki. Well, anyways, yeah, I wrapped. I got that little generator to do what I need it to do. At least it's just sort of that spring. I don't know where the hell it is. It tends to rev real high, and it's sort of like drawing the butterfly, the throttle. It's kind of governing a bit odd there. I think it's to do with some spring linkage stuff that like, hey, where did that come from? But it's alright, providing I can start the thing even on choke and just show an old cuck summer customers, hey, this thing works, you know. And I like messing with that sort of crap anyways, but then I start throwing a temper tantrum because nothing ever goes right. So that's that. The generator, awesome, that was great. I was able to make up that makeshift filter that's actually just as good, maybe even better than because of the backing platey, the extra material on the things. That's bloody science, mate. That's science. Alright. So that worked. Yeah, so I got a bunch of... It took me ages to sort of select shit and chuck it all on the back of the rig. The tunny fella was done hours ago. But I was messing about with all that crap. Yeah, so that's good. And a chap from the Netherlands, Hollander, as they say in this land. Really, they say Hollander. He's been keen on something for ages, and he wants me to go through FedEx, and I'm like, man, I used to have an account with them. I probably still do, but it's like they go through my Aussie bank account. I never get any money through there because there's eBay people, when they change their policies, you know, people are worried, people might sort of pull a bullshit on you, and then they'll just automatically rip your money out. And guess what happened to me? You can't believe the shit that's happened to me. Oh yes, it's a Shakespearean tragedy, but bring it on, because some people have got it worse. Yes. so that's probably what I want to see. Just push me, see how far I'll go. Anyways, I was just, so he decided to pick that up. I said, all right, I'll make it something a bit cheaper, so I'll help you out with that. Okay. Oh, it'll certainly help me out. I was thinking, because I was just about to leave, and the bloke was, he's had his truck in the way, he's unloaded all this wood, and I figured I'll just go and do a few things, prod around, and I had a look at my little phony poos, and the bloke bought something. I think he might be in Germany or something. I think I might have to get his more information. We'll work it out. Yeah, so he bought something off me too, so that came as quite the surprise, and I thought, all right, that's good. So today's been okay. This bloke came around, and he really didn't want all these printers, and I wanted the space, and he goes, oh, I don't really want them all, and I only want, I'm like, yeah, I know you want the good ones. So yeah, I just got rid of those for, no one wants them these days. Used to do okay with them, but not now. But so yeah, I got a few bucks out of that, so nowhere near what I wanted. Nowhere near what I paid for the bloody things in the first place. But that's okay. Today has been thoroughly successful. Yes. Got to hang out with the tunny fella. And his mother came along too, old Barsan, so that's cool. They do the markets together. Because they've got like a whole bunch of like jewellery and shit. And she handles all that. They ply me with coffee, and sometimes, so he often carries a bunch of stuff in his truck, and he gives me like $10 to help him out to reload. So reloading sucks, but the thing is, he's just driving around these small rigs like these now, because the gearbox apparently has shat itself. I was hoping it was just clutch. I reckon it's probably shifting forks, something like that. But yeah, he reckons that might cost him a fair bit of dough to get that fixed. But anyways, on the morrow, get to go to that really wonderful area down south. Might be able to get there juice wise. It's looking pretty bad. Actually. Yeah. Alright, shit. Right, I'm gonna stick $10 in juice in it, and shit, I hope I've got some change. Come on, tell me you got some. Yeah! Alright. I can buy some more bread. 89 yen bread. That's good. I'll make sure I get that right now. There's 1 yen. Oh, come on, you got more than that in there. Come on. That's another yen. That's 2 yen. I only need 87 yen. It's fucking great. I got a bit of dough with me, because that bloke bought that stuff, but I'm hoping to shove it straight into the bank, so I can pay the fucking rent. Oh, that's 4 yen. Shit. Alright, stick that there. There's 4 yen. Alright, yeah. Shit. Now this light here, most of the locals, the locals, because they go whoosh and try and catch this light. I doubt I'll get it, but we'll see. No, denied. Pussy pass denied. Denied. Because shit, okay. Alright, now. Oh, this is a family show. Oh god, family show. This morning I was plodding around on the net, and full casino action made a total revelation that brought many of us. There we go, there's $2. Oh yeah, there we go. You know what? I reckon I can afford. Oh, shit! Oh, fucking 1 yen fell down there. God damn it! Hang on, I better fix that. When you want a traffic light so you can do something and you never get the freaking traffic light. Oh. Anyways, we did eventually get a traffic light, and I managed to I was lucky enough that this lady was trying to pull out of this shoe store thing back there, so I generally I'll let people through, but in this occasion I inadvertently did, because here I am trying to struggle down there, and I've got the light from this bloody light decided not to work anymore, the door light, right, you know, the switchy light. Oh, maybe he wants to come. No, he doesn't want to. Oh, we've got a light, yeah. But anyways, so that decided not to oh, there it goes, it's going to work now, you bastard. But during the course of trying to get that, like doing that, I felt I lost that yen. Lost a bloody another yen down on the other side, on this side. What the hell, man? God frickin' hates me, that's what it is. But these things have these torchy things. Now, if I can just manage to... No, wrong seat. I got that one. There it is, you bastard. How am I going to get that? He's down there. I need that 1 yen. Because I'm thinking of splashing out huge. I might even buy another bag, like a mini bag of that, oh, I can feel it. I can feel that 1 yen. Come on, you bastard. I want you to, oh, I lost him now again. Oh, to have some more of those El Cheapo chips. Oh, I think I've got a chopstick up here. That might help. My kingdom for a chopstick. Right, plan B. Because the 1 yen is, I could feel it, and then I was sliding it along to the back area, and it's slid under the frickin' Picatinny rail, hasn't it? The bastard, eh? And I was back in the special forces and had those fucking rails all over my M4 and shit. Anyways, get my stolen Valor. Right, what we're gonna do now is go and whack $10 in this rig. I believe I could get down there, but I don't really want to risk it with a load. A load on the back. Oh, stupid bloody bullshit. Anyways, up here, I'd like to get a couple of litres of juice for that that big generator. Anyways, I'm thinking I might sell it, but I prefer to keep it for the zombie apocalypse. So if I get a decent amount, if I get a decent offer, but I want to keep it. I'm serious. The zombie apocalypse, you need, like, you know, generators and shit. So and you need dudes that like can do shit. So hey, bring on the fucking World War III, man. I'll be way better off.
In the worlds before Monkey, primal chaos reigned. Heaven sought order, but the phoenix can fly only when its feathers are grown.
Okay, wet $10 in it. It hasn't even shown that it's moved anywhere. I reckon on the downhill section we should be alright. We're going just a slight elevation going on here, and the float in the back of the tank should give us a reading. Hopefully. Didn't grab the receipt for the thing, did I? Okay, come on. Hopefully that'll things. Alright. I swear I felt the pump moving and it did click off. What went on there? Oh, well, maybe when I restarted or something. Yeah, so what I did was I undid the clips of this under my seat here, and I got clips in the front and clips in the back there, and clipped in the back, and then I foraged around for that 1 yen, so I retrieved it, so that's good. Alright. Now what we're going to do is go and get some 89 cents. I forgot to take my lunch to this. You always got to look like that because some whoever's will come along. Alright, now, alright, we'll go here, 89-cent bread.
Elemental forces caused the egg to hatch. From it then came a stone monkey. The nature of monkey was irrepressible.